Hello my friends and welcome back to Creating Colonies. So we have a bit of work being done right now and my builders have had most of their things done by the huts we currently have up. So by the carpenter's hut or the sawmill and the stone person over there, it's coming together pretty nicely. So for today's episode, I think we are waiting. Has he done it? I think he has. Our Barty boy has actually upgraded the library, so there's a bit more research that we can get done. All right, Beckham. Beckham bending it right there. Right, so what I'm thinking of here is to have some sort of ledge. So it's going to come from here, I think. And it's going to go to the end where the grass part is, right there. Now, if I can zoom in. So it's going to go along and it will allow these guys in here to access their areas a little bit more easily without the fear of falling to their doom. Now, I'm not quite sure which way we are going to go because I also want to add a few walls in this episode. So if we can just take a little look and take my build tool, and if we can hit up on there and go to... Is it infrastructure for walls? No, that's for roads. And I don't quite like the roads that they've got on here. Let me have a little look. Infrastructure, fundamentals, education, craftsmanship. See, I can see avenue. What's avenue? Short, straight. Right, there's a straight avenue. Now, is that an actual road? Right, so if I do that and I push it out, like that. Oh, the composter's hut has been upgraded. Right, so let's bring this down, if we can bring it down. See, I quite like that as a path, but it isn't... I don't think it's a path. See, it's got that going underneath it. If we have a little look in here, it is like a tunnelway with something on the top, isn't it, to walk over. Right, I don't even want to look at that, people. We want to look at the walls. Right, so let's have a little look at the walls. Now, I don't see walls in here. Craftsmanship, is walls under there? No. Decorations. It's got to be under here. Roads, gardens, ships, aqueduct, dummy tower, miscellaneous. Guys, I'm just not seeing walls at all. Fundamentals. Insulate middles, insulate corners. I think they're flat blocks. I'm not quite sure. Infrastructure. Retaining wall. I don't think that is what we need. Unless... Let's go for a long... And let's just step on out of that for a little minute. And heighten that. And let's pull it across there. So that looks like our wall structure. So we are going to go with that because it is like the style that the colony is supposed to be in. And I'm not quite sure whether we can upgrade that or not. I have no idea, but we're going to put a few of those walls in. And those lights that we had dashed about the place, I think we only had 2. But I want to get a couple of those up as well. As that little ledge area over there. Is that raining or... No. So it looks dark. Yeah, I don't know what those horizon things are there, peeps. I honestly have not got a clue, but my mod pack got updated. So I updated it. And we're left with that. And I don't like it. You must let me know what you think in the comments. Because I'm not particularly keen. Now I'm going to head on back home. And I think we're going to decide together. There's the lamppost that we're going to get done. So we are going to get a few more of these around the colony. I do have to zip off. And I'm not going to make you come with me. It's just an underground bit with a bit of diorite in it. So I'm just going to go and dig some of that up. But they're the lampposts we're having. You've just seen the wall. And we are going to go and decide now on what we are going to do for that little ledge thing over there. We need supports also. Right, so looking over there, that is the plantation researched at the moment. Right, so if we look over there and have a look what kind of style we've got, it is like the beige bricks with granite. And I think I want to implement that into my little walkway. However, if we come in here and have a bit of a look, we have, where is my granite? 239 granite left. And now, with the other things being built and stuff, I don't think I've got enough. And I've only got 288 diorite left. Although we have got limestone that I don't really think I'm going to need for anything. And this is going to be for the walkway. I want support. See, because you can see over there, it's got like the dark and it's got that stone there. So I'm thinking of having something cross between them three. Maybe having that dark fence as a post to prop it up. And then having the granite and the beige bricks like bordering the area. And then hopefully, when I come onto here and hit that, dang it, well that doesn't work. But do I have a chisel in my backpack? No and yes. Right, so we have a chisel. Now, am I going to be able to use that in the chisel? Yes, I am. So if we look here and go on to there. Now, that is the normal. That's the smooth. See, I don't want a brick. We could use that, but I think we're just going to get that top bit. We could also do that one. See, at the moment, I'm looking more on something. Probably either like that one or like this one. Something smooth, because it is like on a sandy, beachy area. So what I might do is make some of these. We should have enough blocks to do what I need to do. Now, what's that for? Oh, it's to stop it turning. So I don't really want the bricks, and we don't got much more of a choice. Unless I can stick those. No, just as normal, dude. Can I take my blocks back? Yeah, just give me my blocks back, thanks. Unless we go on here, and it's going to give me something on here. See, we could do like a slab. But nah, that's not going to work. So we've not really left with much of an option, because they're not going in there for anything. Oh, the guard tower's been upgraded. That's good. Right, so we could do the stairs in... That's light oak planks, brick stair. Or we could use dark oak planks, brick. Or I could just use the stone that we're already using. See, that'll be good for lights. That's just glowstone and oak planks. So we could do that. Leave it with me, people. Leave it with me, and I'm going to get some things done. And we're going to actually start decorating this colony up, I think. Yeah, thumbs up for that, guys. Thumbs up. Right, so I think I've come up with a little something. Now, I have made myself a framing saw to make some framed blocks, which are here. Now, to make these framed cubes, you do need 4 planks and 4 sticks, so it's pretty easy to do. Now, if I click on that and put that in there, that will give us all of these options. So I'm having a little look, and I could do with options for like slabs and stairs, really. And then I'm hoping I can actually put something on that. Double slope slab. See, there's all sorts of weird and wonderful things in here. Now, I'm not quite sure See, centred slab, checkered slab. See, this confuses me massively, because I can do that and grab some of them out. But that's in the centre, so we don't want that, people. We don't want that. And I'm not quite sure where to go from there. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to throw these in a chest. And we're going to go the create route, whatever you like to call it, hoot. Right, so I've got limestone, I've got beige bricks. Now I'm running low on them very much. Yeah, we've got 66 left and we still have quite a few bits to do. We also have calcite, so what I might do is take a stack of that. Oh dang. See, we really haven't got much in the way of anything right now. I really have to go resource searching. And we also have, which is more important, these zinc ingots. I think it's the zinc. I think it's the zinc. Let me have a little looker here. And if we come on to, I'm not sure where we need to go with this. It's not that. What do I use it on, dude? Let's hit in zinc ingots. Right, so that'll give us that. And if we can go on, I don't know whether it's the stone cutter. Let's just check. Yes, it is the stone cutter. Thank the Lord. Right, so if we just go on here and have a look down, I know I can get slabs. Right, so we can do slabs. We can do shafts. Vertical step is not what we want. What is that? Oh, it's the sidewalk. Do we do a sidewalk? And I get 4. I'm not doing that one, peeps. Don't you frettle my petals. See, there's another catwalk there. And but I kind of want the copycat. So what we're looking for is some kind of vertical slice. Copycat shaft, I could do that, but that might be a little bit too thin. So we're going to try and look for something like that. There we go, it's the copycat beam that we want. So if I take a beam, you get 4 of them. And I want to put, it's that darker stuff, isn't it? But then again, just bear with me, people, because I think I'm onto something right here. I'm not sure what kind of brick that is. Right, let me figure this out. I'll come back because I'm just wasting everyone's time right here like a dork. Right, so heading over. It looks like Kalel's having a bit of a fun time in the water there. Kalel, you got issues, dude? You got issues? Because I'd rather you not be jumping up and down in your water. You might trample your crops, dude. Yeah, I took a screenshot of you. I'm showing it to your boss. Right, so let's head over to where we're going to be doing this. Now, I'm not sure whether it's going to work or not. I've just nearly been ram-raided. Right, so let's come onto here. Now, we've got our copycat slabs. I have got a little bit of sand because I'm a little bit curious to see whether it's going to actually work here. Right, I think I'm going to want it out a couple. So we're looking like here. That worked. Oh, that worked also. Misplaced blocks with just M. It's always a good sign. But at least I'm not falling off. So we can get a couple. And if we come out by 2, and that is for a reason only known to me right now. But we're going to come out like this. And I want to put down limestone. Maybe. Limestone. I just wanted to place that block right there. Let me get rid of that because there's not enough inventory space. Yeah. I don't want you there, dude. And then I want to put a bit of cut calcite. Oh, Mouse is on a mission, 'cause that is just what we want to see. And then I'm thinking that I've got to be careful. Right, so it doesn't fall. Right, so I'm thinking a path kind of like that. Obviously, it needs a little bit of work because someone likes to misplace blocks quite a lot. And then I am wanting these stairs to go like this around it. Like so. Possibly with the packed mud, because that is what I've made the fences out of. And I do want a bit of an area, like a stairway coming down. So I am going to put one of them there, and then we want to go straight down into stairs. And that's going to come down like a couple, and on the edge there, it's like going to come down. I know what I mean, guys. So I'm thinking it would look really rather good. And I didn't want to do that because I knew that they'd mainly drop to the ground. So we're going to do this, and it actually shows you where you can place them nicely, instead of just ditching them and having them go in the total opposite direction to where you want them in the first place. So I have to go around now. Oh, I've already done it. Well, that was quick enough. And we're going to do that. I'm going to put that one there. Now, I don't know how I'm going to put the stairs down. See, I could do that, maybe, and then put the stairs, like, on the bottom, like that. Yeah, I can get rid of all that palaver underneath, but I want it down, like so. Oh, the builder's hut's at tier 4, peeps. So, yeah. So what I'm going to do, we're going to have a look at the builder's hut. And that is going to be awkward because I'm going to have to run down and do the stairs from below. But I can do that. You sort of know where I am going with it. It's already started work on the sawmill. Now we have a couple of buildings to look at before I finish doing what I'm doing. We also have a builder's hut up at a tier 4. Which one? It looks like this one, peeps. It most certainly looks like this one. Right here. At a tier 4. And that looks awesome. And the more choices I have for buildings, the better. Let's go and have a look inside. Oh, we've actually got a door. Fancy grey terracotta. It's nowhere near grey, but it looks good. And there's a heck of a lot more space in here than there was. Isn't there, Tora?
'Tis a fine day.
It is a fine day, Petal. It is. And we also have fern eye. We have the fern eye. It's still a tight squeeze. But that is tier 4. The sun is going down, so I am going to quickly come on over here. And we're going to have a quick look at the upgraded library as well. And I was going to cut you off, but I'm not going to because the library's only here. And I hope I don't have to jump in my sleeping bag while I'm still speaking to you, because that wouldn't be good, would it? Would not be big or clever. Now, I thought, yes, the library is there. So this is now, is it tier 2 or tier 3? Wowzer. So this is now a tier 2 library. And that looks pretty dapper also. Right, so that's the library upgraded. The builder's hut is upgraded. And I am just about to go and do our little area over there before we come back. And try and place a few walls in before we wrap things up. Friends, what are you spying for? I've not finished yet. Come back when I'm done. Guys, if I have to tell you again, I am going to turn this off and there will be no episode. Right then. Now, this really did take me a little bit longer than anticipated. So all you guys are doing, just going round on the minecarts. Must be fun. Right, so what I've done is like a little checker pattern going across here. I don't know what I want on this side yet, so I've just left it for the time being. But it goes all the way down. I have put lamps on. And it is finished off quite nicely at the other end, with just like a pile of mud there, basically. And then we're going to come down here. I've put fencing down so they don't fall off. And what I've done under here, I need to do that wall, people, but this had taken me such a long time that, you know, girl has things to do. And surely we want to be starting our walls in this episode, so I've just done a little stairway down here, across to here. Now this looks a bit bare at the moment, and I didn't really want to fill that in, as opposed to digging it out, because I've got a little idea of something that might or might not go down there. It depends on what the buildings are doing there, whether they have an underneath part or whether they don't. Now it doesn't look like they do. So that is my little area. So they're not going to fall and break their necks, and I'm not going to get sued. So yeah, that works out quite well. I now have to decide on whereabouts we are going to start our walls. Because we do want to get walled in. And I think we've got plenty of room to get our other buildings in that we need. So I'm going to go right to the back of this area, because I know there's at least 2 more buildings I want to put up here. So now this could be an issue. This could be a really big issue. So I'll tell you what, we're not going to start the walls there, because I don't want any issues. I do apologise, guys, but I just really don't want any issues. I really don't want to fall down there either. So we could potentially... See, I've not left myself any room whatsoever for the walls. They might have to come a little bit later, guys, because I do have other buildings to put in. I'm just not quite sure when we're going to start rocking and rolling with them. Because if I start putting the walls in now and I need the space later on, I'm going to have to take them down. So yeah, that could be an issue. But I hope you like the way the colony's looking. We have our tier 4 builder's hut. Somebody's actually working on the town hall, aren't they? Right, so Barty Boy's doing the courier's hut. Beckham's... Oh my gosh. I've not supplied any of these. Honestly, people, I've not. This is absolutely banging. Banging, banging. I would like to know where you got the rose bush from, though. I would actually love to know where you got the rose bush from, Beckham. But they're just waiting on another couple of bits and bats. Flower and azalea leaves, we do have them. So he should be getting them pretty soon. And beige bricks wall, which we do have plenty of. Tori's doing the sawmill next. That'll be the upgrade. And Barty Boy, as I've just said, is on the courier's hut. Yeah. I'm going to get some more of these lamps down, I think. But you don't need to watch me doing that, guys. It's just one of my people coming out, sticking 2 blocks, sticking a couple of, what are them, posts, and sticking a couple of panels down, and a torch, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, happy days, guys, happy days. Anyway, friends, that brings us to the end of an episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. And if you have, you know what to do. Tickle that little like button, because I would much appreciate it. As always, thank you for watching and take good care. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.